In this tutorial, I'll show you how to manually create a table of contents. Now, I have already created one entry for table of contents which is on page 8. Now this is actually a page label and this 8 corresponds to the numbers in this red box. These are called page labels and they are the same numbers that appear below the thumbnails. So if I command double click on this table of contents, I can follow that link and this is the page, table of contents, page label of 8 as shown on the red label box. Okay, now if I want to manually enter, what I can do is I can use the add row button over here and type out introduction, let us say, and this is on page 1. Okay, now this is obviously the printed page in this whole PDF. Therefore, instead of entering the actual page label, which if I scroll down I can see the page label is going to be page label 13. So I can either enter 13 or alternatively, let me create another row. I'm going to call this introduction again and I'm going to use the printed page number which is page 1. So I'm going to use a P prefix and then 1. So this will tell PDFOutliner to use the printed page numbers. Now how does PDFOutliner know where does printed page number 1 start? We can go to that particular page and use this configure button and it says what is the page number printed on this particular page, and that is number 1, right? So it has correctly guessed that this is page number 1. So now let us go back to this table of contents, right, and let's insert another TOC item for the interface, and this should be page number 27. So we say P27. Now if I again hold down command and double click, it will take me to the correct page. So instead of having to figure out what is the page label, I was able to use the fact that I already knew the printed page number and I could enter that directly into this TOC editor. And that is it. If I save it, behind the scenes PDFOutliner will convert these references back to the page labels and the PDF will link up correctly. So the printed page label feature is just a way to easily enter the page numbers.